The scandal of Jesus in America right now, where to start?
Jesus is all accepting,
There's this Palestinian,
all embracing,
homeless,
radical love,
undocumented,
actually radical non-judgment.
Jewish leader.
Jesus was about a radical transformation.
I think the Jesus that exists today for most American Christians is a Jesus that doesn't exist.
Can an incredibly wealthy, maybe the wealthiest that has ever existed, actually provide basic food and comfort for those who need it? Many Christians are saying, nope, we don't have the money for that. Sorry. That's the first scandal right there.
Jesus is scandalous because at the root of his teachings, he shows us how easy it could be to live in a just world.
He'd hang a poster that said, why do we worship a homeless man on Sunday and ignore one or walk over one or beat one up on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday?
I think there's a long institutionalized story in Christianity of taking the radical renegade rabbi from Nazareth and turning him into a religious figure to be worshipped instead of to be followed.
Next scandal. We have someone who is leading what he likes to now refer to as the Department of War. And he has a big cross tattooed on his chest.
And I do think that today Jesus has a big fan club, but very few people that are actually willing to follow him.
You know, that Jesus of the down and out, that Jesus from below, that Jesus that lifts from the bottom so everybody can rise, that Jesus is very present in this moment, but I don't think we're actually hearing about him.
That's a scandal for someone who would call Jesus Lord, as Jesus is the Prince of Peace.
The American Jesus is one that defends nationalism. The American Jesus is the one that exists to empower institutions while causing fear and submission among lay people.
Blessed are the peacemakers. And by that, he didn't mean, bombing people into submission. He meant actual love for our neighbor, actual love as an ethos.
The American Jesus is divorced from the radical socio-spiritual message that Jesus of Nazareth embodied in his day 2,000 years ago.
In some ways, the scandal being us twisting who he was into who we need him to be.
And yet, there are so many Christians who also recognize this moment where we stand with the scandalous Jesus, the scandalized Jesus.
This is a new paradigm, love one another.
We stand and we show up as Christians, protesting ICE, demanding food for the hungry, demanding peace for our communities. And we are standing up to those Christians who would use Jesus' name for all the things that Jesus stood against.
Jesus never did say that anyone was outside the embrace of the love of God. And that is really radical thinking. I'm all for it.
So I am scandalized and willing to be scandalous in today's America.